Hello Kpop lovers, I hope you are always healthy. Why was Jungkook's house used by his parents? This explanation is terrible. Just one word. Want to be devoted to his parents. The entire army world suddenly fell silent. The social media timeline is full of one name, Jungkook. But this time, not because of the release of her latest song, not because of her surprising appearance at a big event, not because of her presence at the airport in a million-one outfit, but because reality is too human, too touching, too deep to just pass up. Jungkook's home, which has always been described as a symbol of success, comfort, and privacy, turned out to be a silent witness to a story that was never revealed to the public until finally, one sentence leaked to the media and changed the way everyone viewed the Golden Mean. The house is now used by his parents, a source said in an exclusive interview, instantly suffocating soldiers around the world. At first, many thought that this was just a common problem. Issues surrounding Jungkook's home come up frequently, from its price tag of hundreds of billions of won, its interiors that are rumored to outdo conglomerates, to its privacy that is heavily guarded. But who would have thought? The house. It is now home to two figures who have always been behind the scenes of Jungkook's success, his father and mother. It didn't take long before this story turned into a wave of emotions that hit the hearts of the public. A story of devotion, compassion, and a decision Jungkook secretly made, away from the camera spotlight, away from audience applause, yet bigger than any award he's ever won. Why did Jungkook let his parents live in a super luxurious house that even top idols couldn't afford? Why not make it a personal investment? Why not just a gift like other artists who bought houses for their parents, but let them live in their own homes? The answer was simple but brought tears to everyone's eyes, because I want them to feel like they live in a palace. As they put me in the palace of love and sacrifice when I was a child. The statement, which Jungkook whispered in an off-record interview some time ago, is now widely circulated. He never meant to announce it. He didn't even want the army to know about it, because for him, it was personal. But the whole world knows. And the world immediately burst into tears. Jungkook's home, once considered a symbol of modern luxury, as a representation of the highest achievements of his career in the entertainment world, turned out to be more than just a property. More than marble walls, panoramic windows, and futuristic furniture. Home is a real form of a child's love. The house is now a container of mutual love from a child to his parents. The house is proof that behind all the glitter of the stars, there is one heart that is still grounded, that still knows how great the services of his mother and father used to be. Every time I come home, I want to smell mom's cooking from the kitchen. I want to see dad sitting on the couch, reading the morning paper, like I used to see him after school. I don't want them to feel abandoned or left alone. I want them to live in my house, not in another house. Because this is a family home. And without them, this house is just an empty building. The phrase, according to a staff member who has worked with Jungkook since his debut, is often uttered in silence. Many were surprised by Jungkook's decision, because in the Korean entertainment world that is so busy, stressful, and sometimes takes celebrities away from family life, Jungkook's actions go against the grain. He not only welcomed his family into his life, but also gave them a central, familiar space. In South Korean culture, where respect for elders is essential but rarely really practiced in an act of this magnitude, Jungkook incised something revolutionary. Jungkook's house, located in Seoul's elite Itaewon district, with rare views of the Han River and an architectural design rumored to blend traditional Korean elements and modern minimalism, is now not just the abode of an idol, but a symbol of unwavering love. Not a few fans then began to look for more information about the interior of the house, hoping to see what kind of space is now the residence of the idol's parents. But Jungkook, firmly, fenced off his privacy. Stay consistent that the home is a sacred space. But ironically, as the community begins to respect the decision, one by one the story behind the house begins to unfold through those closest to it. According to one of the neighbors, whose name cannot be named for security reasons, Jungkook's parents were very friendly and humble. They were seen leaving the house early in the morning for a walk in the park, greeting neighbors, and even taking part in neighborhood activities. There is no impression that they live in the house of a super-rich artist. They are like an ordinary elderly couple who really enjoy life, really love home. Sometimes Jungkook's mother is seen arranging flowers on the balcony. It's beautiful to see it. And all of this made ARMY feel more than touched. They began uploading tribute videos, creating fan art about Jungkook's now family home, and even writing poems about a child's love for his parents, inspired by this story. Many fans admitted that they began to question how their relationship with their parents was again, and shed tears because they felt that they were not devoted enough. This story also touched the hearts of other artists. Some celebrities have even publicly praised Jungkook's actions. One of them was a veteran Korean singer who confessed, "Jungkook reminds us that luxury is not about goods, but about who we share them with." The statement went viral in various media. Not a few compared Jungkook's actions with other artists who actually choose to separate their personal lives to the extreme from the family. Some even insinuate that some celebrities only give expensive gifts to their parents but still live separately and rarely interact. Jungkook is not coming home. He gave me a place to stay. This is much deeper than just giving property, wrote one netizen who immediately got thousands of likes. And what makes this story even more touching is the fact that all this was done without the slightest intention of imaging. No camera, no announcements. There is no YouTube content about home tours with parents. There are no joint photos on Instagram. Everything went quietly. The truth can no longer be withheld. Now, the house is not just a house, but it became a symbol of the devotion of a child who still remembers where he came from. Jungkook, with all his fame, never forgot who raised him, who sacrificed everything for his sake, who used to wash his school uniform, cook for him, calm him down. Tears when failed auditions, and secretly crying when successful. He simply said, "If I stay in the palace because of success, then my parents should feel it first. They're the king and queen of my life. I'm just a kid trying to repay a small part of their love." Those words, although not spoken on stage or live broadcast, are now eternal quotes in the hearts of millions of people. Jungkook has taught the world that behind a brilliant career, the true value of a person lies in how he treats his family, not to show off, but to be appreciated in secret. And when fans start visiting Seoul, it's not just the majestic structure of Jungkook's house that they want to see, but also expect to feel the warmth that he says radiates from the walls of the house, a warmth that can only be present if there is love in it, because it's not just Jungkook's. The house belongs to love, and that love now lives in it.